that they're known for and like to play a lot of. You're going to see a big dose of zone defense tonight.
Anthony Lawrence Jr. knocks down the three-pointer to get things going, but the offensive rebound goes to the Hurricanes. There's Newton's strong move, and then active on the boards are the Hurricanes.
Involved early and often tonight. They need his contributions.
Good. Bounce pass almost stolen away by UNF, ends up in the hands of the Canes, and then the tap in there by Izundu. But 9 points and a 5-point lead for Miami. Here's Davon Reed in the corner.
The Ospreys, he just lacks experience and confidence, and he's going to gain that as they go along with the year.
Here's Huell, the freshman, talented freshman. McDonald's All-American working the baseline period, and that's huge news for Larrañaga and this Miami program. They've got another great class coming in 2017. How about that? A lot of talent Jim Larrañaga has pulled in for this 2016-17 season, and there he is. Left hand, no problem for Bruce Brown.
Extend, so they're always driving in to help.
Davon Reed already has 2 threes, making a third.
Let's throw it to him. See what he can do against the young Hurricanes.
Bodiger threw it to Davenport. Tough catch. No good. Turnover. Lawrence. Easy finish. In the first 3 games of this season. Now Lawrence just misses, but good position underneath by Rodney Miller.
Yeah, and the Ospreys knew. Coach Driscoll knew that was going to be a key point for them to have success tonight.
Davon Reed just having some fun. Kicks it out to Newton, who's been quiet to this point, working against Moore. Got free in the lane, though, and that was too easy. That puts a temporary stop to a 14-0 run for the Canes. Here's Davon Reed has had an excellent first half. Now Newton drives the base.
They're getting out and running, and this is where they really do well, is out in transition.
Reed beat Aminu, got it off the glass and in, and the foul. The freshman, dipsy-do underneath. Rebound comes away, and Carlos Odom has it poked out. Now Newton, no problem.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And as we see Newton pushing the basketball.
And then Vasiljevic with the 3, so put points on the board.
Yeah, but this is a different team, a different cast of characters for the Ospreys as DJ hits another 3.
Are mostly favored to the Miami Hurricanes, the visiting team from South Florida. Anthony Lawrence got him going from 3, and then Davon Reed as well, and Reed hit a couple in a row. And he was hot. He wanted the ball more, Lee.
Yeah, they were knocking down 3s early and got the Ospreys out of that zone defense pretty quick. And then the offensive rebounding from Miller and a host of others. And then Reed again with another 3 from downtown. He felt it early, long range. And Dallas Moore had an answer early on. That one cut it to a 5-point lead. And he does what he does, gets to the rim, finds a way to get it up on the glass.
Yeah, playing with a little bit of an attitude there, which is good to see. And the freshman, Garrett Sams, he's impressed us so far, Lee.
He has. He finds a way early on to get to the rim and get the ball up and score the basketball.
Well, score is what Miami does. Newton with a couple back-to-back drives, and then the kick to Vasiljevic. Everything.
The Ospreys need him to make some here tonight and then moving forward with some confidence.
Huell on the baseline, got it to go, and we'll go to the free throw line.
Got to the rim and was unable to finish that left hand, but it's a good play. That's something Davenport's got to be able to finish.
And then Newton knocks it in. Dallas Moore. Here's Aminu, slips, turns it over, and now Newton has it.
Out in transition.
Ball. Vasiljevic.
I think you're going to see Miami here move the basketball and then try to drive it just like Newton did.
Vasiljevic inside on the baseline. No good, but Murphy rips it down. Too easy on the putback.
Athleticism. He's going to have a chance to have a really good ACC season.
Now Miami on the run, and Brown finishes it off.
That and keep it high, though. He brought it down, and Miami was able to get some hands on it.
Vasiljevic for 3. Got it to go again this year. The scoring hasn't been there tonight. Another turnover now, and Lawrence kicks it back, somehow ends up in Huell's hands, and he'll lay one in, +1 point play for Miami. Aaron Horn has it. Here's Davenport. He gets blocked by Huell as Davenport went up for a strong move. Nice block, back the other way. Davon Reed finishes it off. That was a tough two.
There.
Newton and Brown out top. Vasilovich had a nice game. Can really shoot it from Australia. Now he's driving and puts it off the glass and in. So
One dribble got to the glass.
Davenport got up in the air, threw it away, and here's Newton now and got a wide open Brown, dunks it in. Nice patience by Newton on the board. Not afraid to go battle with the big boys down in the paint, and he can also spot up and hit a three. Here's Newton. He likes that jumper at the free throw line.
Offense and defense, and but I tell you what, it's going to be fun to watch this Miami team grow and develop. These young guys, how they mesh. A Boston, Massachusetts guy, and he might be, according to the scouts and what I've seen, he might be the most talented of the group.
Strong move, really challenged. Aminu now underneath. He can't get it to go, and there's Huell, and watch him run. 6'10", and he's leading the break. High riser to Lawrence, and he finishes it off. Haven't seen too much of that from Miami. In transition, the Ospreys have done a pretty good job of defending lobs like that, but Lawrence throws one down, and now Jim Larrañaga will empty his bench. Lawrence throws it down, 90-43. Fire away, and blowout city here in Jacksonville, Florida, as Lawrence tonight, 38 points, 17 rebounds. Ton of production out of those young guys, huh?
Absolutely.
Routed the Ospreys, but UNF will get another chance at the Gators on December 1st here at UNF Arena. There's Huell, finishes around the basket.
Nice catch and finish by Huell.